Hey, it's Necktie. Welcome to episode 53 of Road to 5 Million. And I feel like I've reached a rite of passage in this YouTube adventure. And I didn't really want to hit it. Let's get into it and I'll explain. Probably wondering why you're seeing this screen. Also, if you don't want to hear any of this shit, there's a timestamp, so just skip to the driving part if you prefer. However, I sat down to record this very episode last night. If you remember at the end of episode 51, we were going to finish the run to... we finished the run to Anchorage, and from there we were going to Fairbanks. I did that, which is right here, Anchorage to Fairbanks. Made 41 grand, leveled up to level 23. In the process of picking a load from Fairbanks, I noticed some of the trailers had invisible cargo on them. So what do I have to do? Well, I have to be the jackass that figures out why there's invisible cargo on those trailers. Come to find out, those trailers are not a mod I was running. They are part of a DLC pack. I don't know if it was paid or free by SCS Software. It's the Load King and Prestige trailers. Anyway, you get like a hopper bottom, something else, a bulk trailer, and then flatbeds. So a Load King flatbed, a Prestige flatbed. Both flatbeds had zero cargo on them, although it said it had cargo in the freight market. That shit bugs me, obviously. So I did some things, and when I went to load the game back up, of course, it did its thing and put me back in Tucson. Okay, fine. I got shit back to where I was happy with it, and then I sat down this morning to edit the episode of going to Fairbanks, or going from Anchorage to Fairbanks, and there was zero audio. And when I mean zero, there wasn't even game audio, which means I couldn't even do just a straight ASMR video, right, where it's just the sounds. Couldn't even do a voiceover. Not that I would have, because I would have probably just left it. So I go back to the previous part of having, it resetting me to Tucson. Well, I don't know how it works. Bottom line is I try to go back to the previous autosaves to do the route to Fairbanks. Number one, the loads paid like shit, so it would have completely screwed up what I had in money and experience points and all that. So this is where we're at. I figured this was going to be the best way to do it. So you're missing the run from Anchorage to Fairbanks, but there is proof right there that I did it. Nothing nefarious going on here. And bottom line is we're still going to Prudhoe Bay, because that's where we were going after Fairbanks at the end of that episode. And it sucks. I'm frustrated. And if I wasn't one of these people that can't just, if something's working, just leave shit alone, we would be fine. Now, you're probably wondering, well, why didn't that video have audio? That's a damn good question, because I had that as well. Apparently, I went into my OBS settings, and on the audio tab, there wasn't a damn thing there for some reason. Now, for those that care, all of my stuff goes through a Go XLR Mini, so game audio, everything, right? And I have the sliders so I can adjust chat volume, headset volume, system volume, and mic volume. And then I can also do this if I want to. But typically I don't hit the bleep button. Anyway, that disappeared out of the settings. So it's super easy, right? I just have one damn thing that needs to be in the audio setting. I don't need a mic setting and all of this other crap that's in there. I just need the Go XLR. I have no idea how that disappeared because I haven't been in the OBS settings for weeks since the last update. I basically just fire up OBS, fire up the game, hit record, and go. However, I have now since added check OBS settings prior to hitting record to my pre-record checklist. Anyway, growing pains, I don't know. I've got, I don't know how many videos on my channel now. This is the first time it's happened, so. Anyway, hopefully that explains everything. As you can see up here in the left-hand corner, we have a pressure tank, which we were taking at the end of the episode that had no sound. I think it actually paid more than this. But at this point, I'm not complaining. The other part that sucks out of all of this is it's a different time of day. So we're at nighttime, which at the end of the episode that had no sound, it was daytime. So anyway, I'll shut my frickin' trap and let's get going. All right, let's get to it. There's the complete load info for you. We are going to have to sleep before we get to Prudhoe Bay. So, let's hope. This seems to be a popular stop, just like in Ice Road Truckers, right? Look at that. Conveniently placed about halfway. Fuel, sleep, and a service point. All right, I feel all freaking discombobulated. And also that money up there, we were at like $693, which I guess most of you probably wouldn't even have realized had I not said that. But we had another driver come back empty, so that's why it's down to $692. All right, I'll shut up and get the hell out of here. But even though, oh wow, I better not hit that. And I need not go off the road here into that culvert. But again, this is why I like to be 2 days ahead for recording, right? Because this, if I was sitting here at 9 o'clock in the morning now trying to get out today's video, I'd be like a cat shitting razor blades right now. So anyway, hopefully your guys' Thursday is going way better than my Wednesday is. It's the breaks of the game though, so I mean, shit's gonna happen. Just gotta adapt, overcome. And again, while it's frustrating, it's not the end of the world. It's not like I had something worse happen, which I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about.
Go straight.
You say go straight, but why do I think... Okay, I'm just going to keep going straight. Something tells me I should be turning left right there.
After 100 yards, turn left.
Okay.
Turn left.
Is there a train coming? No. Good. Oh, jeez, these tracks are rough. So I would be interested, to anyone watching that plays this game, obviously, if you do have the DLC Load King trailers in your game, are you having that same issue? Because now that I took them out, so what I had to do is I had to take them out. I took them out, reloaded the game back up, and I still had the issue, like they were still showing up. So I then had to go in and
turn right.
Go into the config file for the profile and reset the game economy, which is part of the reason I ended up in Tucson, because when you do that, it does that major thing of canceling loads and all that. But after I reset the economy, then everything is showing up fine. So I don't know. It's weird. I initially thought that it was a Ruta flatbed trailer pack I was running, and then I realized that that wasn't even in the game. So I didn't even have that loaded. Yeah, anyway, it's all really weird to me. I'm probably running way too much shit, honestly, is what it comes down to.
Go straight.
I'm also trying to figure out why at this point, because I still have my Steam overlay up, why the frames are so shitty recently. And I'm wondering if for right now it's the Alaska map. Like, I'm currently getting 34 frames per second.
Turn right.
Oh well. This is also going to be... Okay, now we're back up to 62. I was just thinking it was probably all of those street lights and everything that are...
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left.
Anyway, from a couple of previous videos of this Alaska map I've watched, this is going to be interesting because apparently shit gets real hairy north of here. And the fact that this is nighttime is going to make it even worse. that's weird. The speed limit was 40, then it went to 60, and now it's 40 again, according to the GPS. But I haven't seen a speed limit sign at all. Also, I guess I could update y'all now, since I'm trying to think about what I talked about in the last video. The beginning of it was Tuesday. I went to the saw the orthopedic doctor about my left elbow, and x-rays are fine, which is good. Bad part is I do have torn tendons in my elbow. He said basically tennis elbow, although he's never seen a tennis player have tennis elbow. So he's not sure why they call it that. But anyway, he's an older gentleman, and he did say that surgery could fix it, but he was quick to shoot that down. He's like, I don't recommend that. He's like, even though I love doing surgeries, I don't recommend it, because it's not necessarily proven that that surgery is what fixes it, or if it's that people actually are forced to slow down. So I have he ordered a compression thing, I guess, which I just got that call from the VA this morning to schedule that fitting. So I have to go over to Kansas City earlier next Tuesday, because I have that at 2 o'clock, and then my TBI evaluation's at 3 o'clock. So he ordered one of those, and then he put in an order for some topical pain cream, which he said is actually works. It's better than Icy Hot. He basically said Icy Hot's a distractant. And then as he explained it to me, it made sense. So what do we have going on here? The snow on the trees is making it flash like it's got strobe lights out here somewhere. And if that's driving you nuts, believe me, it's driving me nuts as well. So anyway, he prescribed some topical cream, and then he showed me a bunch of different stretches to do that I needed to do about 4 to 5 times a day, and just doing those since I got back yesterday, and you know, so far this morning, it's not feeling 100% better, but I can tell it's better. And I have a follow-up in 3 months with him, which he seemed fairly confident that I would be canceling that appointment as I got closer to that, because if I do what he told me to do, I'll be fine. Oh, and we have fog rolling in. And he said basically that it's one of those injuries that time is the only thing that fixes it. Oh, and now we have snow on the ground. I can't tell you how much this just gave me a flashback of driving in Iowa in the wintertime. Like, I hate this shit, especially at night. I almost want to test what happens if I get on the brakes right now. Do I stop like I normally would, or is there actually a traction thing too? What the hell's this guy behind me trying to do? Well, at least the sun came up real quick. I guess we are in Alaska. It's midnight. The frick? Okay, I may not be talking a lot during this because I am concentrating. I'm trying to figure out if we're going uphill, if I don't have traction, like why are we... Okay, well ahead of us I can obviously see a hill. I didn't want 4 high, I wanted 4 low. Whew, that was close. I almost lost it. I have a feeling this is going to be one of these routes where I just need to pick a gear and stay in it. And not worry about these cars behind me. Similarly to like real life. So also with the whole elbow thing, he did say I could continue working out. But then he mentioned a bunch of other stipulations where my brain just kind of shut off at that point, and I'm already made the decision of I'm not going to continue working out right now. So I did lose my 60 plus week streak on the tonal, which also sucks, but again, it's not the end of the world. My main concern is to get better prior to the springtime when all the salt and crap is off the roads and I get the motorcycle back out. Because if I can't ride that comfortably or have to sell it, you may see me cry on camera, and that's not a joke. That's partly also why I suffer from seasonal depression, especially because I can't ride my motorcycle. For me, and those that have a motorcycle know this, but there's a thing called wind therapy. And there's something about just getting out on the motorcycle, and it doesn't even have to be a long ride. I could go out for 30 minutes, but just getting out on the motorcycle for that 30 minutes is so relaxing, and it just something about it. And I think a lot of it has to do with you have to use every damn sense that you have riding a motorcycle, right? A lot of focus, a lot of concentration, and you're mainly trying not to get hit by other idiots on the road that aren't even paying attention to what the hell they're doing, let alone motorcycles. Excuse me, sir, I think you were taking that corner a little fast with the road conditions. wish I could get rid of that strobing effect, but I have no idea how. Oh, look at the pipeline over there. Okay, sorry folks. I'm gonna stay inside because the strobing effect of the trees and such doesn't seem to be as bad. I don't know what is up with this road, but if I let my hand off the steering wheel, it instantly wants to go left.
Go straight.
Okay, now it's fine. Something with the road, but anyway. Kind of a nice touch, honestly. It's a good thing I shifted when I did. Holy crap, I'm probably gonna have to shift again. Random piece of asphalt texture there. This is actually kind of cool. It's kind of challenging as well. Okay, so I just found out another thing killing frames, which Riding with Goggles 56. His YouTube channel is actually Dan McNary. He has this truck and he's mentioned it before, but I have my headlights on right now and I'm getting 68 frames per second. I'm gonna turn them off. I instantly jumped to 117 frames per second. And I'm going to turn them on now again. That's just the parking lights, and I dropped down to 69, 72. Turn the headlights on, and now I dropped to 68. Turn them off again, and now we're up to 120. So, Dan, if you're watching this, I agree with you. Mr. Ruda needs to do something with this truck. And now the fog's here. I'm doing two things right now, folks. Number one, paying attention. But number two, I'm looking at my GPS honestly more than I am the road, just to make sure we're still going straight and don't have to turn. Because I don't know about you, but I can't see a damn thing hardly. Well, that's a little better. Well, let's stay here then. Uh-oh. Really? Holy crap, game. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Because I completely missed a shift. Well, I didn't really miss it. Okay. Thankfully, we must have tire chains on because yeah, I don't know if that was a game or me. I mean, I went from 5 low to 4 high, but it didn't like it, so then I had to go to 4 low, but by the time I got to 4 low, the RPMs were too low. Well, the speed was too low for... And now that I'm moving in low high, from prior experience with this game, if I try and shift to 1, it's probably going to be a nightmare. So at this point, I'm just trying to keep up momentum. Actually slipped there as I'm going 4 miles an hour up this hill. And if I didn't have this guy behind me, I would honestly attempt to shift into first. But if things don't go in my favor, we're going to be at a standstill again on this hill. And if I roll back any, I'm going to end up rolling into him. See, it doesn't... Look at that. It completely stopped me. Like, what in the hell? Why is it so difficult to go from low range to first gear? Because it's not in real life. I'm even going to use the clutch. And it still doesn't want to take it. It just stops the truck dead. Okay. Well, then I guess we'll just continue in low. I'm going to try this one more time at that RPM. Nope. That was even pushing the clutch in. Let's see if we can get going in one low. Come on, girl. Let's go. Okay. Okay, Ty, you completely screwed that up, going to second. I think there is a... I can't tell if it's actually slippery. It's gotta be, because that's not... Yeah, there must be something with this, because it's not even going to second. Come on. Are y'all enjoying yourselves? I'm just gonna keep it here until we get up here, because look at the line of cars I got behind me. Sorry, folks. Here's the sad part. I've got 3 hours until I need to rest, and we've got 2.5 to get to Coldfoot. See, now it's taking gears just fine. Well, I damn near messed that one up because I went from 4 high to 5 high. And now I'm panicking because we've got 244 before we have to sleep and 217 to get there. I feel like that 60-mile-an-hour speed limit thing in the GPS is probably wrong. This is crazy. Yeah, and that does not turn like it. I had to put way more input to that wheel to get that to turn than you would on pavement. Another $2,000 down the hole because a driver has to return empty. Come on, man. Holy crap, how bad is this? I didn't see how fast I was going because I was outside and not looking at the top of the screen, but holy crap, we lost a lot of speed in a short amount of time. You know, I'm running this, or no, it doesn't change that. It changes the late tone. But that being said, so this sound fixes pack that changes a bunch of sounds in the game, in the description it says that it changes the, if you're late for a delivery, instead of playing music, it plays the Nokia ringtone, right? Well, if you can change that, why can't you change this yawn sound thing? I know I've said that before, but it just made me think about it when he's yawning. Which is frustrating me even more since I'm already freaking out about it, because now we've got a 3-minute buffer. And we have this hill coming up like this, so would shift to 7th, but I have a feeling that we're gonna have to do some serious downshifting here in a moment. And the sad part is I don't even think this is the worst of it. Yeah, I know I'm getting tired. That's the other thing I wish you could turn off, is that pop-up screen on. Maybe you can in the settings. Maybe there's sometimes games let you turn off crap like that. I don't know if there is. I thought I've looked through everything already, but well, folks, hopefully the screen doesn't go black. It's definitely going to dim though, because we lost more time. We're now like a 10-minute difference to the negative. And what was this run to Coldfoot, like 6 hours? And we just took 13 to do it. Yep, screen dimming. Well, the good news is we're close enough to Coldfoot, I believe. So if we wreck and have to call a tow truck, it should put us in Coldfoot and not all the way back in Fairbanks. I don't understand how we're losing so much. Now we have like an 18-minute deficit. Actually, worse than that. 8 minutes to sleep and 26 minutes to get there. Like, how in the hell? I mean, granted, I'm going 34 and a 40, but shit. And now we're at 0 minutes, just like that. And now I have to cross my fingers that the screen doesn't go black and then dozing comes up on the screen. Because if that happens, that's when we can end up off into the trees pretty damn quick. I don't think I've ever been happier to discover a city in my life. Oh, and now we're to pavement? What?
Go straight.
Apparently the Coldfoot Highway Department stops there. Okay, so hold on, because I apparently need to turn right, because that's, according to the GPS, that's where the road goes. And had I not been paying attention, I would have drove right past this, because she didn't say a damn thing about turning right. We made it to Coldfoot, folks. Yeah, I know I'm getting tired. However, I'm going to fill up first. So don't fall asleep on me yet. I can't believe that took 13 hours. Holy crap. We still got 6 hours and 39 minutes to go. At least fuel's cheap. All right, now I don't know if I can sleep where these trucks are, so the answer to that would be no. Okay, so we're gonna spin around here. We're not going out that way. We're going to come around here without hitting those other trucks. Then we're going to come back here where I did get the prompt, which is kind of a weird place to have this. But hey. Well, good thing is the screen didn't turn black. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, episode 53 comes to an end. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to drop a like on your way out. And until the next one, y'all take care. Bye. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, episode 53 comes to an end. And you should probably turn on your frickin' lights, dumbass.